Hey everyone. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving or early Thanksgiving to any of you on this Thanksgiving Eve. Um, but I did an audio on this and I haven't had time to really upload or create something on the audio, so I might either just delete the audio or just keep it and give you an audio version as well. But I want to talk about the fact that the solicits, the covers and variant covers for Sonic 292 and Sonic 95 have come out. And basically, the first one for the main comic for 295 is entitled Branching Paths. Now, it indicates in the synopsis that Sonic is off on a mission, but we don't know who for. While he's doing this, the rest of his teammates are making decisions, coming up with I guess you could say basically a decision to, I guess as the title of the story goes, branch out. In other words, make decisions that will, affect the path in the future. Now, I want to let people know right now, we have not gotten word, nor have we heard from Ian Flynn or anybody that the Freedom Fighters are going to disband. Let me make that clear. Because of the fact that you don't spend nearly 3 years on reestablishing who the characters are just to disband them, so you could do your own thing. What it sounds like to me is this is tying in, of course, into the universe arc. And basically it sounds like Sonic may end up going on an adventure in the main and in the universe comic at times, if it's necessary, may end up going on an adventure with every one of the characters. Now, one fan over at the Archie Sonic forums said that it feels like a goodbye issue. It feels like they're saying goodbye here, and that's not the case. There have been a lot of comic book stories, and even animated and live-action episodic titles for shows and all that have had a similar title to them and a similar synopsis to them. It doesn't mean they're going to, break up the team or anything like that. It just means they want to do their own things. They're still going to be in Knothole. They're still going to be in the Kingdom. They're still going to be in the Kingdom of Acorn, Mobotropolis, if you will, West Side Island. They're still going to be there. But it just means that they might want to, do their own thing once in a while. Like, if Bunny wants to go possibly, and this is going to probably be infected into the universe arc, find out more about her past, they're going to focus on that. And yeah, you're going to have a Sega character like Sonic or Tails with her, but it's going to focus more on her and on her path, or past, I should say. It's things like that. Basically, they're going to start exploring every one of the characters and try to fill in the gaps and answer the questions that fans want answered. That's basically what it is. That's basically what it is. So, I don't think Sonic 292 is going to be the end of the Freedom Fighters. I really don't. Because again, it ties into the Universe arc, which starts with Sonic Universe 95, which is called Freedom Fighters. That's right, the Freedom Fighters get their own story arc in Universe, and it sounds like maybe every issue is going to focus on a particular Freedom Fighter, or on several Freedom Fighters, but a particular Freedom Fighter along with Sonic are going to be the main focus. For example, the first one in 95 is going to be Antoine and Sonic. It's going to focus on Antoine. Sure, it'll probably have the other characters, but its main focus is going to be Sonic and Antoine. And that's going to lead into what the rest of the story arc is going to be like. So, I don't think, honestly, being a fan and a reader for as long as I have, I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think they're going to break up the characters. Because like I said, why would they want to do a universe arc with these characters if they were going to do that? It doesn't make sense. And oh, by the way, part of the Freedom Fighters includes several game characters themselves, like Tails, Amy, Big, and Cream. So I don't think Sega is going to allow those characters to go off on their own without Sonic being around. You catch my drift? Like I said, I don't think they're going to allow those characters to be split off on their own either. You catch my drift? The reason these stories, the reason the main comic has the title that it does, is the deciding which, where to branch out at. Like, what's the next step basically in protecting the planet? Where do they go first? Basically, branching paths. In other words, what path do they take next, together as a team and somewhat individually, in protecting this world? Again, it doesn't mean you're going to split them up. It doesn't mean they're going to be stuck in certain parts of the world as the protectors and all that. No. It's just basically a way of saying, hey, okay, what's next? What's next, And, we don't know what's next. But I will say this. The titles do get you wondering. The titles of the main comic, the title for the main comic issue in 295 gets people talking, and it's working. It's doing its job. But like I said, I don't think, honestly, they're going to split the Freedom Fighters up or anything. It's like if DC or Marvel decided, hey, we're going to call our Avengers or our Justice League comics, we're going to name one of the issues Branching Paths, and we're going to make it sound like they're splitting up, but they're not. Now you might say, well, they might try to make them like a Justice League, where, yeah, they're in different parts of the world, different towns, cities, whatever, protecting it, but they come together when need be. And that might be true too, but I really don't think they're going to do that, because they know longtime fans are too established seeing them together as a team. And like I said, you don't spend this long, introducing or reintroducing said characters like they have just to try to split them apart. You don't do that. You don't go out and you don't go out and you don't do that. So, in my opinion, I don't think we're going to see the end of the Freedom Fighters. I think this is basically a way of branching them off in a new direction. Like what's the next path they need to take to protect the world, and all that. And it helps focus on what they have to do as a team, as well as help focus on what they have to do individually. And that's, again, where Sonic Universe is going to come into play. So, I might be wrong. I'm hoping I'm not. But if I am, then it will be a unique change, there's no doubt. But I really don't think they're going to split the team up. I really don't think that's going to happen. Again, like you say, you spent too long working on bringing them back together. Well, but what sense would it make? I mean, I know you're thinking, well, the way they reunited, they were in different parts of the world. In a sense, yes, but they were always new. In a sense, yes, but they were on missions. That was the point. They were on missions. So again, I don't think honestly they're going to spend almost 3.5 years bringing these characters together, reestablishing this world, only break this team up. I don't think that's going to happen. I know a lot of fans hope it will happen, because it'll be, for a lot of those Sega-fied fans, no offense, it's more along the lines of, we're going to get a Sega book now. And it's like, yeah, you got to keep dreaming, folks. Keep dreaming. But anyway, that's basically what's going on. Sonic Universe 95, like I said, is going to be about the Freedom Fighters. It's going to be one story arc, one adventure, but I think each issue, from what I could tell, is going to focus on Sonic and one of the Freedom Fighters along with him. Like, you'll get the entire team, but one Freedom Fighter each will be focused on along with Sonic. maybe even Tails might be in that position, and Amy might be in that position that Sonic's in the first issue of the Freedom Fighters arc, but we'll have to see. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna break them up. If they do, I'd be surprised, you know, but I don't think they're gonna do that because fans are too used to it. It's basically gonna be a story arc of basically what they're doing here is creating a story arc and a plot line of what they have to do next to protect the world. So that's really all I think is going to happen. So let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. I am out.